For problem 1a, we have the square root of 9x squared. Using our product property, this could be the square root of 9 times the square root of x squared, and the square root of 9 is 3, and the square root of x squared is x, so our final answer is 3x. For 1b, we have the square root of 18 times x cubed. Using our product property, we could write this as the square root of 18 times the square root of x cubed. Furthermore, we could write the square root of 2 times 9 times the square root of x squared times x. Continuing further, this would be the square root of 2 times the square root of 9 times the square root of x squared times the square root of x. The square root of 2 is the square root of 2. Square root of 9 is 3. Square root of x squared is x, and the square root of x is just the square root of x. So putting this in nice order, we could have 3x times square root 2x, and that would be our final answer. For 1c, we have the square root of 3x squared divided by 16. Using our quotient property, this could be the square root of 3x squared divided by the square root of 16, which would become, using our product property for the numerator, square root of 3 times the square root of x squared divided by the square root of 16. Now the square root of x squared is x, so we'd have square root 3 times x, and the square root of 16 is 4, so that would be our final answer. Now we have the square root of 25 times x to the fourth. Using our product property, we'd have the square root of 25 times the square root of x to the fourth. Now the square root of 25 is 5, and the square root of x to the fourth is x squared. So our final answer would be 5x squared. Finally, for 1e, we have the square root of x cubed divided by 9. Using the quotient property, we have the square root of 16x cubed divided by the square root of 9. Using the product property for our numerator, we have the square root of 16 times the square root of x cubed divided by the square root of 9. Now why don't we just go ahead and simplify these. This will be 4 square root x cubed divided by 3. Now here, we're going to say this is 4 square root x squared times x divided by 3, which is 4 square root x squared times square root x divided by 3, which will become 4x square root x divided by 3.